Whoa. Okay, let me back up a little bit because it doesn't do wide angle on live. This is the Geneva Shore Report coming to you from this wonderful summer morning. Very ambient, very nice. The Riviera Pier Complex is just ahead of me to the south. We're adjacent to it, a little bit to the east and the north, of course. I want to sweep over here, and Elmer's is already booked up, and so they're going to be very busy. You can see people there. They're getting ready to rent these wave runners and boats and pontoons. Check out the water that you know I love to look at here and stare down into the depths of the purity of Lake Geneva or Geneva Lake. I always like to let you know just how clear it is for swimming and lounging around on. It's also very cool. The water's about 71 degrees, and so it's really neat. People are coming out from the lips over there to go out for the day. Flags are flying, American, of course, except for the American flag plastered all over one of our people. We are here on...
It is Saturday morning, July 4th, 2020. I'm Lisa Otto. John Lupkowski.
George Belushi Jr.
I like it. Well, my Polish friend Gene W. Akamash, it's Edwin J. Ski, Kotaczewski. Bong, it's 3 o'clock in Hong Kong. Bong, it's 4 o'clock in East Berlin. And in Tel Aviv, it's 6:45, maybe 8 o'clock.
You're making all that up. It's not that time.
I love Tel Aviv.
Jeez.
Well, listen, when I go to Israel, in your honor, I'm going to deroot a tree. Well, it's dinner time in Europe. It's breakfast time in New York. In Lake Geneva, it's breakfast time. No, it's lunchtime in New York. Breakfast time in Lake Geneva. And in Beverly Hills, it's time to wake up and put out the cat. What's in the headlines? But before we get to the headlines, this is the 4th. That's right. Yeah. So I'm going to say, what presidents died on the 4th of July?
I know this one. I do too. Okay, I've got Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge was the president was born on the 4th. Right? Yes.
Okay, and Jefferson, Adams, and Monroe are the presidents that died on the 4th.
That's good, girl. How'd you do that?
Yep.
Well,
we're reporters. We know this stuff. It's the 4th of July.
Now, as a matter of fact, Adams and Jefferson died within hours of each other, and a lot of people wonder if that wasn't intentionally said. So the folklore goes. And there were 86 changes to the Declaration. Let's see, what else have I got here? The signer. There were 56 signers, some of which weren't present. Now this is a real humdinger of a piece of information. There were number of copies made from the original document by Duran printers. I believe it's in Philadelphia or Washington. Now, in 2003, I think. In 1989, a gentleman at a flea market brought a picture. In the back of the picture was one of 2 original copies of the Declaration of Independence. He paid $4 for it.
Wow.
It later sold in 2000. Are you ready for this? $8.1 million. What an investment! Right?
Yeah, for $4. Wow.
Yeah. Now,
oh my gosh.
And lastly, the Declaration of Independence was removed from Washington 23 December, which was about 2 weeks after Pearl Harbor, and it was put at Fort Knox and brought back to Washington in December of 1944.
You are a plethora of information.
Thank you. Well, it's the 4th of July, and that's our job.
Okay.
We got to know the news.
Information.
What's in the local news, girls?
Well, we have crowds everywhere around Lake Geneva. The beach is filling up, parking is filling up. We have the shuttle running over at Home Depot in the Sheridan Springs parking lot, and drop off and pick up over at U.S. Bank.
We just had a body found in Rock River drowning, so I wanted to report on that as quickly as possible. I don't know what the details are. We just got a flash on that.
Okay. Well, that's really sad.
Sad.
Yeah. Be careful out there. A lot of celebration, a lot of drinking. Also with the boating, a lot of people who don't know how to operate boats don't get hit out there. Be careful.
Well, and Operation Dry Water is going on right now. You are going to see You're going to see more Geneva Lake law enforcement out on the lake today, and they are participating in the annual campaign for Operation Dry Water. Alcohol and drugs are the #1 leading cause of accidents and injuries on the lake with boaters. So everyone just be safe. Have a great holiday, but be safe about it.
They can do all the business they want at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the pier when people come in and try to dock their boats. It can be entertaining, dangerous, but entertaining.
Well, we sat at Gino's last night. We had the perfect view, and we just watched all the boats come in. It was right at sunset. Yeah,
Perfect.
It was busy.
And Elmer's has rented, they're completely booked all day today, and I
Yes.
believe into tomorrow.
Yes.
So, the lake is definitely going to be busy today.
Anything else?
We do have fireworks tonight, though. We have around dusk, 9:30 at Browns Lake, Delavan, and Burlington Chocolate Fest Browns. With the boat parade at 6 p.m. also in Browns Lake.
And I hear great things about
Yes.
Browns Lake fireworks and boat parade, so you might want to
It's
check
worth
it out.
checking out.
Well, the club fired quite a few fireworks last night. The country club on Lake Geneva over on the south side, there was a pretty big fireworks display that they had. I mean, I'm telling you about this late. We didn't tell them yesterday that there's some pretty good places to view that too.
Yeah.
Are there fireworks tonight at all anywhere?
Yes, the Browns Lake, Delavan, and Burlington Chocolate
Yeah.
Fest Browns.
None here in Lake Geneva.
But
Last
right.
night, Grand Geneva did theirs. Elkhorn did theirs last night. I shared a fireworks show from a rooftop, so I try to get the best.
How was the Piggly Wiggly one? Did you?
Well, I was at the Elkhorn one on a rooftop,
Oh,
so
So was
yeah. I thought I would have a better view.
That's okay. Rutgers is open though.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
Speedos has not opened yet today,
No.
and we are hoping maybe later today to have some news to share with you on why they're open or why they're not open and when they plan on opening. So,
And review all the pleasant places they've taken, right?
yes,
Yes.
Broad Street going up on Sunday.
Yes.
yes. Okay,
Okay.
I think that's it. So enjoy your 4th of July, be safe, and we'll be back later with more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto.
John Lefkowski.
George Bluesy Jr.
I know.
That's what Jay Skeet Cortese does about saying you have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Report, bye.